who will be banished, murdered, and poisoned on this episode of JSR The Traitors. All right, traitors, welcome to your night. I do have some stuff to share with you. Tonight, you'll obviously be deciding someone to murder. However, throughout this next round, there is a bit of a twist. Now, the twist is we, in the games of all these reality shows, we have to expect the unexpected, correct? So, I need you guys to get somebody in the game to say, expect the unexpected. This person will become poisoned. And when they are poisoned, so this is a public kill, basically. They will not know they were poisoned until not this morning, but the next morning. So you guys have the whole entire round. That means the breakfast, the mission, the breakout rooms, to get somebody to say, the round table, to expect the unexpected. If you guys do choose to say it in the breakout rooms, we will be listening. We're going to be listening for who's first. If you guys get multiple people to say it, it'll only be the first person to say it. You guys have to decide someone to murder tonight, and then you can try and plan who you're going to murder for the poison, but it could be unexpected. You got to expect the unexpected. So I'll leave the conversation to you guys now.
Okay, so just a little information. I got the shield. So that's at least one that we know is not out there.
Good.
So we're not worried about killing somebody with the shield. You know what I mean? Also, did I get my $10? Luxembourg? I was trying to go alphabetical. I had Luxembourg because I lied.
Keisha, yes, you got your $10. Yes.
Nice, Keisha.
Yeah, that was not Luxembourg, but baby, I was gonna say my screen must have been off with the colors.
I tried so hard. I'm kind of upset that Nick called me out.
Was that Chad or Romania?
What's the difference? I DM'd him and I'm like, dude, I think I got Chad. And I wasn't hoping he would like call it out. But then he did some more research and was like, no, I think you got Romania. So I was like, thanks.
Why did you DM him? That made him look it up probably.
Because I'm trying to build trust within Nick. Fuck.
Dude, Nick is after me. He wrote my
Nick
name. What do we do?
Nick and Danny were after Justice because they think that Justice would be a good recruit. Like Danny clocked it. Danny was like, if I were a traitor, I would recruit Justice. And I was like,
guys, what do I do?
A little bit about if I were a traitor talk.
Okay,
You gotta go.
here's what I think we do. We kill Alicia here and we go for the vote off of Baylor. Because he has a lot of heat right now.
Yeah.
He has a
Let
lot
other
of heat right
people,
now.
Carson, you gotta let
Yes.
other people take that reins. Like
I got you.
do it.
I want to. I'm letting y'all know this now. I'm coming off as very loud, but if you hear what I'm saying, I'm not saying much when it comes to game. I'm just fucking talking.
But they are still clocking you for that. So like we gotta.
I got you. Yes, ma'am. I could poison Nick. I could poison Nick so easily.
Yeah.
I could poison Nick.
I'm down. I am down for Alicia going because I still maintain that I don't like the vibes that she's bringing.
I'm down for that. I'm agreeing.
Yes. Get Alicia out of here. I think we kill. Guys, Marissa, we need to watch out for Marissa. She's gonna say some smart shit, and the moment she says something, she's a woman of very few words, but whenever she speaks, people are gonna listen. We gotta watch out for Marissa. Yeah.
And also, like, Noelle is getting so butthurt. Like, I don't think I can continue. He's, like, literally getting his feelings hurt. I'm like, come on.
But I think, now try and poison Nick. I'm gonna feel terrible. I'm gonna feel so bad because I love Nick. He's my dog.
Get him out of here. Nick threw my name in last time, so fuck you, bitch.
I will. All right, wherever he goes in the breakout rooms, I'll follow, and I'll jump in to say that.
Oh, and also, like, Jendea is my girl. Like, we're in a alliance.
Good. I love Jen.
Tight alliance there. So, however we can leverage that, I don't know.
So who was their final decision? Let's find out now at breakfast.
I think it's going good.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm happy with it. I'm gonna let people in. Welcome. You are the first three to breakfast. We got Norris, we got Bill, we got Leek. How we feeling? Are you all surprised to have survived the night?
No.
I'm happy.
I'm very happy.
I
I feel like I'm flopping though. I feel like I'm just not a threat to them. So they're like, fuck it. Bill, you can stay. I'm like, shit.
So let's start the next three.
What?
Welcome. You guys survived the night again. You were not murdered. We have the first six in here. Any predictions for who's murdered?
I'm hoping it's not Javen.
Yeah, same.
Okay. Well, let's let in the next three. Welcome. You guys survived the night. You were not
Hey.
murdered.
Keisha.
So the
Wait,
final
who's not here? Who's not here? Who's not here?
the final four of who's not here. We have Baylor, Alicia, Jendaya, and Javen. So one of them was murdered.
And also,
think it was
guys,
Alicia.
just for some tea, I was not worried about being murdered in the night. I had the shield.
Hey.
I know that's right.
Lucky duck.
All right, we're gonna let in. I'll let in two
Alicia's
people.
live.
I'll let two people in. Welcome, Javen and Jendaya. You guys
shit.
survived the night. You were not murdered. We
Baylor
have
or-
two people remaining. We have Alicia or Baylor were murdered.
It's not gonna be Baylor.
Oh no.
I feel like Alicia is such like an odd one though, because Alicia has been like on the sidelines just watching everyone.
I feel if Alicia is dead, I'm being set up. But let's see.
Wait, why? Wait, why?
Not you coming with the Danny energy. Why are you being set up now?
Wait, why would you be set up?
Hold on.
She voted for me last round. People are gonna know if Alicia's dead, Jendaya killed her. But I'm telling you, in the get-go, if Alicia is dead, I did not kill her. But bringing it to
Let's let in the last person. Everybody, let's give a warm welcome to Baylor.
Oh,
Baylor, you
really?
survived the night. You were the last person at breakfast.
I had a shield. I better have. So
Oh.
So that does mean Alicia was murdered.
Fine chance to say.
Let's see what happened last night when Alicia was murdered.
Oh shit.
Hello, Alicia. By the order of the traitors, you have been murdered. I'm so
my
sorry.
God. I did think being the only person to vote Jendaya would get me into trouble.
But who do you think it is?
Jendaya, Justice, Leak, possibly. Maybe not Jendaya. Maybe Baylor. I feel like it's him. He's smart. So yeah.
Okay.
Well, I died. My whole tactic was to try and be on the quieter side because I know that in these games, usually the people who think the most logically or try and help figure out the traitors the most, they usually get killed off. So I was like, let me try and be on the quieter side and, you know, and then come out later with theories, like when it's down to the final few. But it didn't work out that way.
Alicia died. Alicia died. She died. And immediately I'm like, okay, they're trying to set me up. They're trying to make people think I am the traitor because she called me out last round table and now she's dead.
Me, Keisha, and Justice are in a great spot. We can get 3 people out this round. We need to watch Marissa, but I think Marissa's gonna be someone easily that we can get votes on if we kind of just send some seeds. I think right now I'm good with Nick. Noelle I'm good with. Alicia I'm good with, but I killed her off because I think she's kind of out in the way.
We're gonna head again directly into the mission. This will be a very quick mission. This mission is a jigsaw puzzle. Shields won during this mission will protect faithfuls from a murder, but not poison. In the Discord chat, I have given you all roles, so you guys will be able to see a main chat to be able to send this in.
Is it this traitor chat? Is it this traitor chat?
Is it the traitor chat? That was so stupid of me. I can't believe I just did that. I can't believe I just did that.
Where's the traitors chat?
The alive one. That's where you guys can talk.
Oh.
So in that chat, I will send a jigsaw puzzle link and you guys will screenshot it and send it when you're complete. The first 2 people to send it will get a shield.
Please make it a 10-piece puzzle. I'm gonna be here for like an hour.
Wait, how do we get money from this chat?
It was for everyone who completes their puzzle within a 3-minute timer adds money to the pot.
I reiterate, is it a 10-piece puzzle? Because that's the level I can do in 3 minutes.
You wish, Keisha.
Emily,
we
don't
just
do this to me.
we just screenshot it. We just screenshot it and send it in the chat, right?
Correct.
in the live chat.
Sending it in 3, 2,
Goddamn.
1. Good luck.
Why are we screaming? What happened?
Sorry, I just got amped up. My pits got a little sweaty after that one.
Come on, yo, come on, you got this. Come on.
Shut up.
All right,
Time
guys.
is
All
up.
right.
Oh.
What
I'm sorry, but time is up.
No, I was
Oh, Lord.
I was actually pretty close.
I mean, I had the outside done. I didn't
Bill and Nick did get the shields, so they will be safe from murder tonight. I don't think we announced it, but it was $2 per puzzle, so that's $2, $4, $6, $8 added to the prize pool. Wow! So congratulations, guys. So we were at $49.70. Rounded up, that's almost 50, right? The players are heading to breakout rooms before the next banishment.
So, anybody got any things they want to throw out there?
I feel like Baylor's gonna be on me crazy now because I called him out, but that's who I think is a traitor right now. That's who I'm leaning towards.
I'd say that's my first name on top of mind.
Yeah.
It threw me off, like I said before, that Baylor brought up Danny's name first, but then wasn't wanting to do anything about it. So that's what threw me off.
I feel like he was just DMing multiple people saying he DM'd me twice about Danny, and then
He did the same thing to me too.
yeah, and then we got to the round table. He was like, "Oh no, I wasn't the first one who did it."
Right.
I did not receive a DM.
Yeah,
Nick and I were in that room together.
Yeah, so it was just kind of convenient.
Baylor, have you been going like to the other rooms?
Yeah, I'm not talking. Anytime I talk, it gets me in trouble. So.
Okay. Don't mind me any.
What's up? How we feeling?
How we feeling?
That's good to know. It's good to
I
know.
don't know. The fact that Alicia was killed,
That throws me off.
she did DM me and said she thinks that Zendaya is being a little too quiet for how Zendaya usually plays these games. So I don't know what she meant by that, but that's
That
what
is
she
true.
And she immediately came
He
and
voted
said,
for Zendaya.
She immediately said, I'm being set up. Zendaya.
The thing is, I don't think Zendaya, like, it just doesn't make sense for Zendaya to do that because it would just be too obvious. I do get what she's saying, but maybe she has some resentment because Zendaya voted her. And so she's probably like, oh, it has to be her. You know, like when you die, you're like, okay, the people that voted me, it has to be them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
But that is a good point. Zendaya is
Zendaya
usually
also not the only one who's just sitting back and literally not saying anything. Like the same could be said for Norris. Norris literally has not said a single thing.
You know, I think Keisha is a faithful.
I do too.
Yeah, I think
just
Keisha's
think I'll be honest, I think Keisha is just, you know, like
He's just over there fucking crocheting.
But if she is a traitor, like that's a really good
Hey, but you know what they say?
That's a really good traitor if she is though.
No one knows what they say in Big Brother?
Expect the unexpected. Expect the unexpected. Expect the unexpected. Whatever.
You know, yeah, they say that shit all the time though.
She's the unexpected.
She would be the unexpected. So you never know if that's really who. I don't know.
Is there
I think.
anyone? Oh, sorry. Go on.
Oh, I was just saying, I just don't know.
Look
if
at how Baylor is just
Going back and forth.
Like this. Like,
I'm not
come
gonna lie.
on.
I trust all of y'all. I trust all of y'all. I'm writing Baylor's down.
It is now time for the roundtable, where they'll be voting out the third banishment. All right, welcome back, everybody. I hope you had some good breakout rooms. I hope you guys got informed on who you wanted to vote out. And if you did, let's start the conversation.
I'll start. I'm going to vote the same way I did last time. I think Baylor is a traitor. I really, if I'm wrong, I really am so sorry and I really apologize. But I can't shake the feeling that something is off.
Okay, you guys will lose another faithful, and I'll go to sleep tonight. Okay, same as I did last night. What is your reasoning? Like, can you say that?
I think it was really odd how you DM multiple people privately about Danny. And then when we get to the roundtable, you kind of denied that you were the one who started it. And then you didn't vote for him, which was kind of convenient. And then placed a lot of heat
If
on
I was a traitor, wouldn't I vote him out?
Well, it kind of would be smart to put the heat on him and then take the target off while we all focus on him and allow yourself to kind of get some cover.
I don't know. Okay.
What made you sus of Danny, Baylor? Like what?
I wasn't sus at all. The only thing I said was I would like to.
But she said you DM'd multiple people about Danny.
I DM'd her. I said, "Do we know why Danny would take the shield?" That's all I said. And then at the break, I said we should let them clear it up. I didn't know that was like going to cause a big stir. I thought it was a valid concern that someone took a shield. Didn't say why.
I mean, yes, but you also like you DM me like, oh, did you watch people's reaction when Nick walked into the room? Then you threw out Bill and Carson's name to me. Like you've been kind of like not only Danny, but you've been
the only thing I said about Carson was when we were in the breakout room together. We were like, oh, are people normally loud, blah blah? And I said, yeah, is that how Carson always is? Like, but these are the weirdest like accusations.
Well, I mean, but as a trader, you have to throw in like seeds so people can like grow some plants and really try to figure this out. You know,
right now, like everyone's got the same stuff.
Being honest, that's what I think. If we're talking about, we're trying to get these traders out. That's what I think. I think you're a traitor. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but I just think you've done a few things that have been a little suspicious.
Yeah, vote me out.
Can I say something here? So one of the things that I don't remember what room it was, but in one of the first like breakout rooms, like early in the game, something that like we had talked about was sort of paying attention to just the patterns during the round table and sort of when things are like starting to go one way, sort of paying attention to who tries to redirect or tries to push us further down a certain road. So I do just want to put a pin in that here. I think that, Baylor's name is obviously out there, but I am like looking to see who sort of pushes back against that.
And what do you see, Norris?
Well, I was just, maybe I shouldn't have said that before any pushback occurred, but yeah.
There are still 3 traders. That's basically an entire voting block. So if you get rid of me, you're losing another number and you lost the game. Like they're gonna kill someone tonight and it's over. So I don't know what to tell you.
Baylor, who do you think it is? Who do you think?
I think it's David.
Okay. Well, it's not me. Like I'll throw that out there. I feel like it's just not. I don't even need to explain myself, bitch. If you know, you know. Danny is a very, very close friend of mine. He's the only one that I knew outside, like from this group. And so when I know how Danny plays this game. And so I'm like, I can tell when he's moving like a faithful and when he's moving like a traitor. That man was moving like a faithful. And I was making that very known to the people that I believe is a faithful. And I was right. He was a faithful. But who was wrong? You was wrong, Baylor. So that's the difference between me and you. I'm right, you're wrong, and you're wrong again.
Wasn't this my whole argument that Danny was a faithful and I didn't want to vote for him?
No, you was DMing Marissa saying he was a traitor.
Did I say that?
You were throwing that. Yeah, you was
Me asking why someone took a shield is me saying they're a traitor.
You're trying to make her look at him though, so that she could feel like he is a traitor. Just like how you try to make me look at Carson and Bill. Like you're trying to make us look at people, and you're just taking the backseat. Like, oh, I didn't say.
When I get voted out, just know I tried to warn you.
And then you didn't mention my name until I threw your name out there.
Okay, here's my issue right now. Sorry, Nick.
I just wanted to ask, because I know Baylor had a vow of silence that last breakout room, whatever, but what is your reason why you think it is Jaden? Because I generally don't know.
I felt like I'm being targeted by him. I know Marissa, I think she has really good intention, so I don't want to say Marissa's a traitor, because I DM'd her on the side. I said, as far as I'm concerned, anyone that voted me, including you, is a faithful, and I genuinely believe that. I think anyone coming at me is a faithful. I don't think Javen has those same intentions in mind.
I'm coming
But
at
Javen,
you.
yeah, wait, but Javen's coming at you.
I'm coming at you.
And Nick brought up what I wanted to address. When you said I'm going to take a violent silence, I thought you were joking, but then in the room, you never talked in either room. Like when I asked you a question, you didn't answer. So for me, that's concerning as if you are faithful, because then if you're not sharing and helping us get rid of a traitor, that's a problem.
I shared and I shared everything I had. I got in
But I think that's
trouble for
something
it.
that's easy to do as a traitor, to be like, oh, I'm mad, I'm not going to talk, right?
I gave you all the information I had, and I got in trouble for it. So that's
No,
how.
every round there's information. Like somebody's getting banished, somebody's getting killed, things are happening.
I was the only one
We have to
asking
all be able
questions,
to
and
share
you guys said that I'm a traitor because of it. I said, should we ask why Danny brought the shield? Oh, that means I'm calling him a traitor. Like I'm asking questions when the breakout rooms are silent, and that means that I'm a traitor. So I'm just gonna stop.
I just think when you ask questions about somebody, you want them to look at them because there's a reason why you're asking these questions. You're not just asking questions because this is not an interview. This is a game.
Oh, I'm
where
a
we need
faithful,
to
so I'm
figure
asking
out.
questions to figure out who isn't a faithful.
I just
Baylor,
think it's a little
And I'm not trying to pile on. I just wanted you to understand like my thought process in terms of like.
That's fine.
I'll be honest. I am gonna pile on it because when it came to Danny, you had no issues on piling on that. So I am gonna pile on you, Baylor.
I didn't vote Danny the first time. I voted Danny the second time because you guys were all voting me.
Baylor, the only reason right now that I like, again, we don't have much to go off of. I'm going based off gut and who I believe is lying to me and like can share a good lie, and maybe they're not lying to me, they're just not saying it. Whatever it may be. My thing with you, what you just said is when you got defensive, you just said, "Oh, well, vote me off. You already lost the game," something like that.
I gave up. I tried helping you guys. I don't know what you want from me.
That's like a guilty conscience saying. I don't know. That's where I got when that is like, "Oh, whatever, vote me." Like I give. So that kind of gave me like.
We were in a room talking about people's actions, and we were talking about, oh, people are loud, blah, blah. So I'm like, oh, is Carson always this loud? Javen turns that against me and is telling everyone that I'm bringing up Carson's name. I literally was continuing.
Did bring up Carson's name. Listen, okay, I understand like being ganged up on doesn't feel good. So I apologize for that. But it's also just more of the fact that like, hey, you've been asking us questions, so like you're throwing things out there.
So you
make
guys
us want
aren't
to look
asking
at it.
questions. You guys have no desire to get information. You're just gonna go off gut feelings and
then, but then on top of that, you just stood quiet after like the round. Like when I was always here talking in the breakout rooms, you kept going in and out, in and out, in and out. Instead of just, if you're faithful, go ahead, throw another name out there, say your reasonings, really push hard for the other name. You don't just sit back, throw your hands up, and watch shit go down. You're gonna fight until you are out of this game. And I feel like you just kind of gave up. You know, at the start of the game, I was looking at Baylor, but the more he talks, the more I realize stupid can't be traitor. So I'm starting to think that he is a faithful, but he's not a good faithful. He ain't helping it out, and he is a big reason why Danny got ganged up on. So you're ganging up on other faithfuls. You're doing duomos. So for now, you need to go so that I can go ahead and look at the actual traitors. Sorry, Baylor.
You guys keep saying we have nothing to go off. We have nothing to go off. That's your entire voting process. Then when someone tries to get something to go off of and ask questions, it's, oh, he's a traitor. He's trying to get something to go. Like, what do you want me to do? You guys are just voting off like people's pictures. You have to ask questions. Like, I don't know what you want.
What should we go off of though?
You should go off of trying to get information and DM. Like, whoever it was didn't even know there was a DM. Bill, you didn't know that there was a DM feature. We gotta like start talking. As my introduction was, if you guys want to scheme and like DM me, my DMs are open. Like, this is a game. Just get information. Try to get people lying. Someone told this person this, they told someone else a different thing. Like, play the game. Like, playing the game.
Here's what
in a breakout room.
Here's what I will say, and I kind of refer to this last breakout, or not breakout, whatever you want to call this roundtable. My biggest thing about these kind of games is I think bad faithful are much worse and cancerous to the team than a traitor is. And Baylor, if you are not a traitor, you are not a good faithful. Like, I'm just gonna be real with you. If you're not a traitor, you're a bad faithful, and I think that's why I'm gonna be. I'll come out and say I'm voting you for that reason.
Okay, that's a valid reason. I mean, I've done nothing but ask a question, and it got twisted against me. So, I don't know. I think that's a more reflection on the other traders. I mean, the faithfuls for how bad they've been. Because you guys have nothing to vote on. Next round, you're gonna have nothing to vote on again.
So we're again gonna go off the order of my screen. So we will start off with our first vote, which is going to be Norris.
Oh man, okay. So I think there's some merit in the sort of critique of like what Danny mentioned about like a mob mentality. But I do think there's also merit in everybody sort of having the same intuition or feeling. So I did vote, you see it, for Baylor. I'm very sorry. I do want to say though, I think that going forward in the roundtables, I wanted to mention this during the before, but I do think that we should try and have a more open space to consider just all of the possibilities, because I do think that there are some other names floating around, but I think that when it is like the type of thing where everybody's focusing on one person, even if, you know, that's the person we think, it doesn't create a lot of space for that. So just throwing that out there.
And we're gonna go with Marissa next.
Baylor, I'm sorry if I'm wrong.
You are. It's okay.
We're gonna go with Nick.
I respect this person a lot, but I don't understand their game. I went with Baylor.
And we'll go on to Noel.
I really do think it's you. I'm sorry, Baylor.
We're gonna go on to Jandea.
Yeah, so I'm kind of unsure if this person even is a traitor, but I think this is the way the tide is rolling right now, so sadly voted for Baylor.
We're gonna go on to Baylor next.
I know who all three of the traitors are. I can only vote for one. One of them is Javen.
All right, we're gonna go on to Leek next.
I said in the breakout room who I was voting for, and sorry, Baylor. My vote is for you.
Javen, you are next.
So I just don't think Baylor played a good traitor, so he's definitely not a traitor. But like Carson said, he's just also not a good faithful. So this is also for Danny. Baylor.
All right, Baylor. I'm sorry, Keisha, you are next.
So I just want to say, I came into this game and thought that you seemed to be like a faithful that I could work with and talk to, and that we could go to the end together as faithfuls, because you were throwing out information and things like that. But then when we got to the main room, you didn't seem to also continue to share it. And the points that people made seemed to be very valid. And then once you went silent, for me, the silence is what did it. Just because I need information in order for us to get these traitors out, and if we don't have it, that's not going to help us. So I voted for Baylor.
And then we're gonna move to Justice.
I kind of second what Norris said, and that after this very clear group sweeping vote, we should all kind of like start opening up to different things. But, you know, I'm going to go with the group and Baylor.
All right. And then Carson and Bill, you guys can just reveal your votes. We have a clear decision.
You want to go first or me?
You got it. You got it.
I also did go for Baylor. Towards the end there, I did hear you threw my name out. I wasn't exactly sure what the point of that was. I feel like I haven't really done anything traitor-like whatsoever. And also, you were just popping between calls. You weren't contributing. That vow of silence really did more harm than good towards the faithfuls. And so it honestly just hurt everyone's game as a result. So how was that?
I also voted Baylor again. I'm not. I believe if you weren't an original, you could have been. You have a very possibility of being recruited, and that's why I voted Baylor. So.
All right. So, in a very clear majority, 11-1 vote, Baylor, you have been banished from the game. Now, before you leave us, please give us your final words as well as tell us your role.
Well, you guys are letting Nick and Carson walk to the end. I am a faithful. Good luck, guys. You guys suck. Really bad, but I'll see you.
Well, I just voted out Baylor, and he was a faithful, so I am so sorry, Baylor. I am so sorry. I really thought you were a traitor because you were just acting suspicious.
So yes, Baylor was a faithful. Baylor, please give us a confession with your final thoughts. We will give you the dead roll so you can join the dead chat.
All right.
But that is final. You guys
Dude,
lost
what I'm
another
making
faithful.
Carson die.
You guys.
He called out Nick and Carson, so I don't know. Maybe we should follow his lead.
Lost another faithful. That's crazy. Now, I have unfortunate news. So, there was a poison.
Oh, fuck no.
So, somebody was poisoned, but you guys won't know yet. So, good night, guys. Film your confessionals. Let us know your thoughts, and we will get back to you. It's going to go for Traitors. The Traitors.
Wait, what did he say whenever he was leaving? I just heard my name. I didn't really hear what he said.
He was coming at your ass. He said you was a traitor.
Called you out.
Oh, he was a... Wait, what did he say?
Sorry.
He said that Carson and Nick are traitors.
And that y'all running this game.
Yeah.
All
Going
right.
to the end.
Good luck, y'all. Good luck, y'all. It's time. I'm putting you on the waiting.
Good night, everyone.
Good luck.
Let me check out my cup to make sure y'all ain't poisoned.
Sorry, Lord, please don't let me already be
Just got voted out for being a faithful. They said I was throwing names around when I was just asking questions. I don't know how you play a game of deduction and not come up with any theories. They're on night 4 or whatever and still have zero idea. They're going around saying we have nothing to go off of, and then vote out the person who is trying to ask questions and work with people and DM them and gain some kind of knowledge to go off of. But I guess they didn't like that style of play, so I was voted out.
Okay, so Baylor just called me out, but this is still doable. We're still good. Nick still trusts me. Good thing he called me and Nick out together because Nick still trusts me.
Alright, so apparently me and Carson are just ruling this game. Like, we're just going crazy right now. It's crazy that he's just trying to bring attention to me and Carson. And what sucks is people are going to go off anything in this game, so I already know me and Carson are going to be questioned. Thankfully, I got that shield. Got fastest jigsaw time or whatever, so I don't have to worry about dying tonight. But even if I didn't have the shield, I think I'd stay alive based off what Baylor just did.
Everyone, and I mean everyone, jumped on Baylor. And Baylor was a faithful, and I knew Baylor was a faithful. But before Baylor left, he called out Nick and Carson. Do I think Carson is one? I'm not sure. But Nick G. Nick G has this kind of like, frat boy kind of look and vibe, like you could trust me, like that kind of vibe in the air, and I don't trust it at all. He always does the same routine each time, like I'm so chill, I'm so logical. I don't trust it. I do think Nick is a traitor.
I think that Carson's one of the traitors. I've said that before. I think he's one of the traitors, and I talked to Nick about it because I noticed that there was a moment when Carson said, "Should we do this in the traitors chat?" I just thought that was weird, just a weird thing to say because the chat doesn't say traitors anywhere, so it was just odd. Nick picked up on it too, and I messaged Nick about it after Nick had messaged me about something else. But now I'm starting to think that Nick's a traitor and that maybe he was baiting me. But I wanted to bring it up at the round table, but I couldn't find the right moment, and I regret that I didn't.
Hi, I'm still here, and so is my other traitor friends. I'm so proud of us. We're doing a good job. We just poisoned someone, and we're gonna kill somebody again tonight. So we're getting rid of these faithfuls. I think the biggest person who's in jeopardy right now is Carson. So we're gonna have to kind of push the vote away from him, and we can take this to the end. Yay!
I do have a shield tonight, but apparently there was poison that happened, and I got a shield, Nick got a shield. I could have been poisoned. I don't know if that counts against, I don't know if my shield protects me or if poison is what kills someone. I have no idea how this works. So I'm very concerned going to this next night. I'm not sure what is happening, but I want to win this. I really want to win this, so we'll see what happens once again.
On the next episode of JSR The Traitors, the drama continues with the next murder and banishment, and Bill's poison is revealed.